Good evening, good evening, good evening. Come into the Jaye Spot, replacing your G Spot every Thursday from 6 to 7, giving you real relationship talk, real relationship drama with the best night of your life. Your host, Jay and Simply E, hold on, get ready to enter the Jaye Spot, on IntellectualRadio.com.
You're the time out here. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Come to the best night of your life. Woo! You have entered the Jaye Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart station. I host Jay, and sitting next to me.
I'm thinking. I literally am thinking.
We have my co-host, my partner in crime, sizzling, sexy, Simply E, author, actress, businesswoman. Are you feeling like the sex kitten today?
Not the sex kitten. I'm the thinking kitten today. I swear the thinking kitten.
We have sizzling Simply E. Hey E, how you doing tonight?
Oh, girl, week. Oh, I'm better.
What's wrong? How was your week?
Girl, prom. Oh my God, prom send-offs, prom, and I had two going to prom at one time, and so my daughter took my son, so that was cool. So they look cute.
They did. They really did.
Girl, she keep on rocking that tiara. She
Did
rocked
she?
it today.
Oh, good. I didn't tell her I ain't need it. I didn't end up using it. So
they gave her a tiara. It's just beautiful, and she rocked it today for school. And then they look really, really lovely for prom. And man, but listen, when y'all send y'all's children out here on these prom, and y'all know y'all got these big girls for children, y'all give them a girdle to put on. Don't be afraid of that girdle. I wear a girdle sometimes because you can't just put these children in these outfits and think it's cute. It's not cute. It's boobs falling all out over the place and stuff. You got children holding their boobs and stuff like that. That's not cute. It's not cute. Look like Kool-Aid and stuff. That ain't cute.
See, it's like, because you have to find, no matter what size you are, you have to find something that is flattering to your shape. It doesn't matter if you're a thin person, because everybody, listen, don't put those stretch pants on. No, nobody wants to see your heartbeat. Nobody wants to see what you thinking. So it's like, and just like if you're a plus size beauty, listen, we don't want to see all that deliciousness squads. Just put something on that you can fit, that's flattering to you. We all listen, every shape ain't flattering for everybody. So love the skin you in, love your own shape, because here's the thing, everybody don't like everything. Everybody don't like thin people. Everybody don't like thick. Who cares? Exactly. Just love yourself and wear what it is that is flattering to you. But I'm going to tell you, FYI, that I don't want to see, I don't care what size you are, and I don't want to see y'all in these, because, we're starting to get a little hot. Them see-through stretch pants, and you got your hooter cooter out, and you ain't got no underwear on. I don't want to see that. Okay, I do not
see that.
No, I don't. I just personally don't want to see that, because it's
not cute, huh?
It's not. I'm like, I'm going to pay for my guacamole, and here I see your guacamole. It just ruins. No, it just
almost saw it 2 weeks ago. I almost saw that guacamole. I was like, oh, did the girl have to tell us, girl, you show your thighs? Oh, Jen, let me cover you up.
Oh God, that V steam was
she was showing the V. I just was
listen. My V is ready to come on back and have another puff of that cigar. We'll be back. Don't even worry about it. We will definitely be back. I was telling Darcy about it, so she said that she cannot wait. Woo! My mother was like, now why y'all got them on there getting all hot and bothered? I'm like, I tried to get her to go get one. She's like, I don't want nobody. Oh, I ain't even gonna put my mom business out there, because then she'll be calling me and be mad. Hey, Ma, love you.
You just gonna put me on out there on blast and stuff like that, huh? That's how you don't do stuff.
Oh man, it's too close to Mother's Day. But yeah, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. Listen, this is the time to honor your mother. You know what? But here's the thing. You shouldn't just wait till Mother's Day to honor your mother and respect. You should be doing that every day because she is the woman that gave birth to you. Now, listen. Some of them ain't, some of them, may have told you, listen, you know what? If I had to just swallow that pill,
I took that pill. I'd have just not cut that hole in that condom.
Right. If I hadn't waited till 10 o'clock, if I would have took it at 7, like I'm supposed to take it every day. But you know what? That one slip up. Now I got to sit here and go there with you. But you know what? That's okay. So if they told you that, that's okay. Trust me. They paid for it. They earned it.
Mm-hmm.
They carry and bear the stretch marks and all the stuff that happens to your hooda cooda and your hoo-ha area, because having a baby can be traumatic.
Girl, hello, because I ain't never seen nothing that big until them children. What the
you
heck?
Like, oh my God, like this is really, it's really painful. Like I remember I didn't have a what is it called, that the
cesarean,
the
epidural.
The epidural. I didn't have that.
Girl.
5 straight. My son came out in 5 pushes. Those was the longest, hardest pushes up. Oh my Lord. But I remember my hoo-ha just, see, that's why I got to go get another V-steam because, just talking about it makes my hoo-ha clench up. You alive. Makes my hoo-ha, because my son was a small baby. My son was 5 pounds and 3 ounces. So
he's a tiny baby.
I know. So I'm like, that's why I was able to, endure it. Not that I didn't want an epidural, but you know what? At the time the pains had really kicked in, it was too late. They was like, oh, Miss Vance, no, his head is. I'm like, okay, well, can you push him back up in there and go ahead on and give me, what I need? They gave me a shot of Demerol and some. I said, that stuff, I don't have a toothache now. I got somebody coming that's pushing through the canals of life, See, and they sent me off, because they have the monitor where the contractions and stuff are going.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, Mom, that doesn't hurt. That was a hard one. That should have hurt. So I'm sitting up here. I'm like, oh, that's it.
I got this. Yeah, right.
Y'all can go ahead. You can send everybody. Listen, I had them send my mama home, my brother home. I had to send everybody home because we live right up the street from the hospital. So since they telling me, West Suburban.
Oh, West Suburban, okay.
So since they telling me that these are some hard contractions, I'm like, oh, okay. And this is they like, oh, you should have felt that, like that set me off. So I'm like, okay, well, when he come, because I was in the hospital all day. I said, so when he come, I said these exact words, I'm going to hold him till y'all come back. I said I was going to hold him. So I went to sleep. Lord, I woke up at 2:56.
The pains, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now that's when all bets was off.
Yeah, you
like
those pains.
All bets. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, hey, come on up in here. And now I'm ready. All the kicking and all that. That was done.
You like those pains?
No, that was done. That real crap, when them real labor pains kicked
like you
in.
Want to get hit by a train, it would have felt better.
Oh my God! It took. Let me see. For all these young ladies, listen, you got a young teen that's pregnant. Listen, if it's not life-threatening, let her have that baby naturally. I swear for Lord, she won't be back up in there no time soon talking about I ain't feel nothing. If it's not life-threatening, listen, let her go head on. Weeping may endure for a night, but
man, for joy comes after that baby. When that baby push down on that contraction.
I felt everything. Oh my God, I broke the side of the bed because that's just how much strength I had. It was so painful.
Yeah, stuff hurts.
And then the nurse got the nerve to be on the phone with my mama. I'm like, get off the phone with her. You supposed to be over here attending to me. She said, you said you wanted me to come. Forget that. Listen, I wasn't in my right mind. What are you talking about? Get somebody in here to get this. Oh, and it just was coming so fast. My son was born at 3:26.
I didn't have like a short labor. I had like with my oldest one, I had 3 days.
No,
3 days.
They was gone.
With Noni, Noni was like a 2. They sent me back home, and so I just sat in the bed, and I was like, the pain's hitting. I was like just rocking.
I don't know what. Listen, I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do that long. It's like it was so. Oh my God, them thing. It was just like, and then they push down after you had a baby and push that
all the stuff out,
all that crap out. I'm just like,
some people make it into a pate and eat it.
I don't care. I'm like, listen, do not push. I'm like, they're pushing. I'm like, do you not understand how hollow and empty I feel inside? And you just pushing all of them. And then when I look over at my son, and I'm like, dang. Son, you already know I done told you this before, but I'm just like, you know what? It was enough to make me lose all that blood all over again. I'm like, did I just push that thing out?
Girl.
He was all wrinkly and had all kinds of cords and green crap on him and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, oh God, dog, this is what you have. I went through all this for this.
My daughter looked like a cat. My oldest son, he looked like a banana. His head was long.
Right, I'm just like, what is all this stuff hooked up to him? And they like, you want to sit? Listen, I'm like, all that blood and everything. I'm like, I passed out as soon as they here's your baby. I'm like,
no,
that was it. I'm like, I ain't wake up until sometime the next afternoon. I'm like, did they switch him at birth, or I don't know what the heck happened. Sometimes I wonder.
No,
I'm
that's
like,
your twin. No, it's not. They ain't gonna work.
I'm like, they done gave me the wrong doggone baby up in here because I done fell asleep where I passed out, I fainted, or something happened, and I don't know, but this is who I got. So they said he was mine. So I gotta go with what they told. Right, I gotta go.
Amon's cord was wrapped around his neck, and they was like, "Oh, this is the biggest cord we've ever seen. Oh, look at all that hair." I was like, but they were trying to give me a C-section with him, and I was like, "Nope, that wasn't happening."
Wait, Brandon on here, he's saying that's why these chicks have so many kids because they can't feel it. Well, you know what, Brandon, that's for some people, but as for me and my hoo-ha, we felt everything, and I'm good. I'm straight.
I didn't feel like when I had the twins, like the contractions were different. I was like, oh, I can do this. This is it. My water broke with them. I was in bed watching the show, and I'm like, wait a minute. I think I peed on myself. Wait a minute.
Right.
Stop pee. Wait a minute. And I'm trying to run to the bathroom. And Noni was like, Mom, what's wrong? I said, I'm in labor. My water broke. Oh, what do you want me to do? I said, go boil some water and stuff, Noni. Because I'm like, you can't do anything. Duh. I'm like, let me call this girl and let her know I'm in labor. She's about to be a mom and stuff. I can't reach her.
Oh, this is for the twins. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking you was talking about for mine.
With my children, my water never broke with none of my children.
Really?
So when I watched it on TV, I'm thinking, oh, it's a little shot of water and that's it. So when I saw that it does not stop, I was like, oh, wow, it's still going. Oh, it's not like TV.
See, mine, when I had a mirror, like everything my body, my central nervous system literally shut down. I could not cry. I wanted to cry, but my tears wouldn't come out. I wanted to scream.
Really?
I could not scream. I had to pee. My pee wouldn't come out, so they had to stick something in me and pull my pee out. I'm just like, y'all taking this. I say, this is my pee. It belongs to me. And it's not ready to come out, and y'all just taking it and taking it. I'm like, oh my God. Like, it was so much stuff going on. I mean, I lost so much blood. I need all the blood that I can get.
I lost a lot of with them twins. I was doing 100 on the toll roll because I'm in labor, and my doctor was like, don't come here. My doctor was in Kankakee. I live way out in the boonies. And he was like, don't come here. I want you to go to UIC. So I'm doing 100 on the toll road. Like, okay, I know the state trooper going to pull me over and stop me or something. No state trooper in sight. I get off at State and 67th. State 67. I'm flying down State Street. I know that Chicago's finest is going to pull me over because I really want the attention now. No Chicago finest in sight. I'm doing 100 down State, broad daylight, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. No state trooper, no nothing in sight. And then I pull up in the UIC, and they like the officer was like, you can't park right there. I'm like, dude, I'm in labor. Well, I'm sorry, but you can't park your car right here. I said, dude, my water has broke. I am leaking all over my truck. I am in labor. He was like, Yeah, but you're gonna have to park your car in the garage.
Oh my goodness.
And then luckily the twins' mom, she had got there before I did. So she had saw my truck pull up, and so she came out with the wheelchair and all the doctors and them came out. I was like, they ain't about to move this truck there. So she moved the truck for me and stuff. But man,
I can't believe you telling him you in labor and the
Girl,
water broke and he talking
water
about
broke.
you little raggedy
I got
little.
a towel. I'm sitting on a towel in my truck because I'm just leaking all over the place. And he like,
His mother
no.
should have clenched her thighs when she was, that's probably what she did. She probably did clench her thighs.
Cut off
That's
his
probably why,
oxygen.
right. That's why he couldn't make a conscious decision.
Hmm.
But for all you all that listen, if your mother has not done anything else for you
She
but
birthed
give
you.
you life, she
Shoot.
birthed you. That is enough right there within itself, you all. That is a precious gift. Nobody else can give you that. Right, wrong, or indifferent, single, married, baby mama. Listen, I only got to listen. They caught me one time. I told that nurse up in there, I said, I promise you, you won't never ever see me up in here again. And the same nurse, she had been there some years after I had my son because I had been up there with other family members. I'm like, this nurse, she's still. I said, no, I ain't gonna be laying on that slab.
Girl.
But congratulations to all that are. So with that being said, you guys, I definitely want to salute all the mothers. Definitely have a happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
And
Day.
if your mother is not here, definitely, our heartfelt condolences for you all. But you did have a chance, she gave you life. So, make sure you represent for your mama.
I know
You
that's
guys,
right.
do me a favor. Go to our page and like our page at the Jaye Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at Jaye Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the Jaye Spot Radio. And Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. We're going to take a short musical break. And when we return, we're going to get into our first hot topic. You guys don't want to miss it. You're listening to the Jaye Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time.
Because it's true. Yeah. I would not believe if someone would have told me you would come along. To repair my soul. Cause I was knowing love, my heart had grown cold. So cold. You had good energy, exactly what I needed. You're walking my life and place the joy where was needed. I don't mirage what I feel for you. Put that on God, girl, I'm loving you. Said it's easy to love you. Easy to love you. Said it's easy to love you. Easy to love you. Oh yeah. Loving you has always been easy 'cause you're beautiful. Loving you has always been wonderful, more than you'll ever know. We got the chemistry, go together like love said. The passion and care we show one another tops all the rest. The feelings I have for you, I ain't felt in so long. What we share together, baby, the bond is so strong. It's no beside what I feel for you, love. But that, oh God, I got love for you. Yeah, said it's easy to love, easy to love. Said it's easy to love, easy to love. Said it's easy to love, easy to love. Said it's easy, so easy to love. Easy to love you. Loving you has always been easy 'cause you're beautiful. Loving you, yeah, is what I search my life to do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Welcome back to the Jaye Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time, on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart station. I'm your host, Jay, and sitting next to me, we have my co-host, my partner in crime, sizzling, sexy, simply E, author, businesswoman, actress, sex kitten. You fine, sexy thing. You, the blonde bombshell, sizzling, sexy, simply E. Hey, E, how you doing?
Girl, you're a mess. I'm great. I'm tall now. I ain't shrinking no more.
Oh, I'm so glad you got it together because I was starting to worry a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yes. So you guys, please do me a favor. Go to our page and like our page at the Jaye Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at Jaye Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the Jaye Spot Radio, and Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. Guys, the song that you were listening to during our break was Easy to Love You by Shaun White. Do me a favor, follow Shaun at Shaun White, and that's WYTE, and also download his new single Easy to Love You. It's on where you download all music. It's on all social and downloadable platforms. Download it today. Tell everybody how they can get your book. I'm not even paying attention to what that bull junkie over there talking about, because see, you guys, the stuff that we go through behind the scenes, it's just like, whew, I'm so glad my ADHD has corrected itself. Don't be over there on them porn sites now.
You can cash at me $25 at oh gosh.
Yeah. That's some too many cookies.
And that's, you know what, I'm high on other medicine, not even the real
Lord.
Because I had anxiety attack in my car last night.
Oh no.
I didn't make it in. I made it to the parking lot and I went in. I went to sleep. It was I took that medicine, I was out, and I'm still kind of a little messed up from it. But you can cash app. Yes. And $ Edra Muhammad. All right. 2018, or is it just Edra Muhammad? It's Edra Muhammad. Oh man, I don't even know. Yeah, just check out the Jaye Spot page.
Right, we're gonna have the book on our page. So again, you guys, please do me a favor, go to our page and like our page at the Jaye Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at Jaye Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the Jaye Spot Radio, and Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. This portion of the Jaye Spot is brought to you by Inductor of Healing Massage Clinic Center. Inductor of Healing Massage Clinic Center, they offer a holistic and unique type of therapy. They provide body work and clinical therapy massage for adults, seniors, and children. So you guys call today 773-373-9451 to make your appointment. And that will be a great Mother's Day gift, you all. We work so hard. We work so hard mentally, physically, emotionally. So that is a great way to relax and unwind. And believe it or not, if you get your mom a massage, trust me, at least for the next couple of weeks, she will have a more pleasant attitude. Exactly. Because it relieves stress. Yep. It relieves stress. It mashes up all the toxins. Massages do some wonderful things, you guys. So definitely call today, 773-373-9451, and use reference code J. That's JAYE. All right, you guys, first hot topic. Okay. We were talking about mothers and Mother's Day and all that good stuff. Listen, you all, I really need to know this. I saw some things circulating on social media this week, and so I wanted to bring this question back. When a dude says he does not want kids, okay, she gets pregnant. Who's responsible? So she's keeping it. He's saying, okay, well, I'm not gonna be there. Who's right? Who's wrong? What is the best solution for a scenario like that? Like, he's clearly saying he doesn't want kids.
Well, he should have put a condom on, or he should have got snipped.
Okay.
How you gonna get mad? I don't want no children, but I know you fertile, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick it up in you, and then skeet all up in there, making waterfalls and stuff, make it rain all up in there, and then oops, you pregnant, I got to go. No, you dingbat. Put a condom. Make sure you bring your own condoms, because
fellas, now listen, I really need you all to chime in and let me know. Or what if she got pregnant to trap you? Oh my God. I mean, are you going to neglect the child? Because again, at the end of the day, you adamantly, you did not want any kids. However, whose responsibility is it to ensure that the woman does not get pregnant? I mean, does the responsibility lie on one person or is it both parties? Fellas, I definitely want to hear from you all. But who do you think? Like, I mean,
it's the woman's responsibility if she does not want to get pregnant. But at the same time, if you don't want to have a child, and you know that you don't want to have a child, and then guys, they know, whether or not this chick is a little iffy. She might try to trap you. You know it. You just get lost in the sauce. Like, man, she got some good, woo woo. She got some good head or whatever. So that's on you. You don't have no babies. Bring your own condoms, because chick like me will cut a hole in bad boys.
Oh
God. and keep it moving. You'll be okay. Get yourself fixed, snipped or whatever. It's okay. Just get a little. They won't even cut it. They got this little thing as a clamp that they put up on there, and it clamps the little thing so that way your sperm don't even shoot out. I'm just making sure.
So now here's the thing. So if she does, if a female gets pregnant by a dude because she put a hole in the condom, but he doesn't want that baby,
but that's on her now.
Is he still responsible? Should he still be held responsible as a father to that kid if she did that?
Yeah, because well, no, but see, my thing was different.
No, just in general.
Because he wasn't, if he wasn't ready for a child or whatever. Now, if y'all talked about it a week later, and then y'all decided to go ahead and have one, it's too late.
Well, but see, now I beg to differ, because here's the thing: you still visited, you still went skiing,
you still hit the slopes,
right? So whether and here's the thing: right, wrong, or indifferent, that's still your kid. That's still your kid. So it's like you took the chance on sleeping with her before, really knowing what she was about, and that happened to you. Is it unfortunate? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, you are that baby. You are that baby pappy. You that baby pappy. And so you have to proceed accordingly. I mean, listen, would I be mad? Absolutely. Would I be upset? But at the end of the day, as a mother, I'm not gonna sit here and neglect my kid because dudes do stuff like that too.
Walk away moment, but every time I try to walk away, they beat me to the punch.
Dudes do that too. Some dudes be like, "Oh, I'm fit," or they tell you that they fix.
Oh, lying behind, they ain't fix nothing. Fix their mouth and say that crap. Mr. Brandon Falls. Hey, Brandon said,
"Hey, Brandon,
trapped, got free. Responsibility lays on both." Michael Shabazz says, "Peace." Hey, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
And then Brandon he goes on to say that the baby still has to be raised. He said it's entrapment. Wow.
It truly is entrapment. But as like you said, at the end of the day, you both are parents to this child. Is it fair? I'm not saying that it's fair. I'm not saying that it's right. But what I'm saying is you both are the parents, and you need to act accordingly because that baby here. So it's just like, okay, listen, you gonna huff and puff. Listen, that's still your seed. That's still your flesh and blood walking around. Whether or not you mad about it or whatever the case is, it's done. The deed is done. That little joker finna be running up and down, needing help tying his shoes and all of this other stuff. So it's still your responsibility, which would lead me into our next hot topic. So now you got the said kid. So now he's paying child support. He's paying a couple of $400-$500 a month for child support. So it's time to go back to school or for whatever reason, but the mother needs some extra money for the kid. The father say he can't do it. He already in a financial strain from paying child support, so he's not able to give any extra money. Mm-hmm. Is he wrong?
No.
Why not?
Because he's already, he's explaining to you that he's already in a financial strain or whatever, and he can't do it. I mean, be thankful that he's paying child support, because you have a lot of men who don't pay child support who just completely walk away, and he's letting you know, I'm in a financial strain, I can't do it. So no, I don't think he's wrong.
Okay, y'all fellas, y'all just finna straight not like me today, and I'm so sorry, but it is what it is, because here's the thing. How come they get to say that, but we don't? So what happens when the mother is in a strain?
I'm in a strain too.
But this is stuff that they need. So you need school supplies. So what do? Do they go without because you can't do it?
No, the sad thing is, everything kind of it falls on the mother. So you have to be a little bit more prepared when it comes to school is coming up. So you got a whole year to prepare for these schools.
Right, but he knows too.
Yeah.
So just because he's falling on because they're taking child support, okay, listen, that ain't got nothing to do with it. The kid still needs to be taken care of. So if you and that's what I hate about this is because some dudes they okay with that. Well, I'm paying child support. That's all she getting from me. Hey, your kid need more than that.
Yeah.
Like, how do you stop? Just because y'all have a personal riff or whatever that is,
they will never
you still got a kid.
They will
you still got a whole kid that needs to be taken care of that has no idea, no concept of what child support is.
Mr. Brandon says, is he supposed to be homeless while paying child support?
Is she supposed to be homeless? And that's what I'm saying. So it's like it's equal. My thing is it's equal responsibility across the board. So if there's no way, why is the mother only responsible for making a way out of no way?
For some reason, that's how it. That's just it.
But that's the thing, and it's like I feel like we gotta change that because look at the message that we're sending to our young people. Because so now you got these young dudes out here thinking that I wasn't ready to be a father. Listen, you little see. That's what I'm saying. Listen, you little, and we're gonna just bleep out all other words that I wanted to say because we're not teaching them responsibility. Okay, if you are not ready for a kid, don't have sex. Plain and simple. Then you ain't got no kids out there.
No, just use some protection.
But protection ain't 100%.
Not having sex is not 100%.
Yes, it is. You can watch them kids. You know where your kids are. Do you know where your kids are?
Right
yes,
here.
I do.
Got him. Got him. There you go.
Got a whole handful of them right here. Let me go ahead on. Put some soap on to wash them bad boys away. That's the only way. But it's like if you're having sex, we have to stop being so careless with having sex and just be more mindful of the possibility. Listen, especially at a certain point. And
well, when you get a certain age, you need to really you got to be
a certain age. Now, come on. Like it can happen. It can happen. So it's like both parties need to be aware. And if it happened, listen. Okay, here we go. I know y'all mad. What y'all out there? Brandy, you're saying if the child support is $600, no, she have poor money management. Again, $600. Okay, is that really a lot is that really enough to take care of a kid? $600 a month. You tell me, you be the judge of it. But again, at the end of the day, if it's not enough, if that kid needs something and you can't do it and she can't do it, who gonna do it?
One of y'all better figure it out.
Right. So then it's left on the it's left on the mother. She the one got to sit there and look at them looking all pitiful and pathetic. And I only one that don't have no crayon.
Your little behind is gonna be the only damn one ain't gonna have no crayons. Like, shut up. I told you next week you're gonna get it now next week.
So I'm gonna be the only one with no lunch money next week.
Make a
you
sandwich.
See what I'm saying? So it's just like all kinds of things. So it's like I feel like sometimes some of the dudes you can get the out of sight, out of mind, because you ain't got to look at the little crumb snatcher that's sitting here with the little the kid. Don't have the kids call you. Now you blocking the number because you know it's a little. That's why I love when them little kids can talk because you put call your daddy. Call your daddy. Now he done blocked. Now he blocked them. Don't want list.
Daddy, I need this. I need this, daddy. Daddy, get daddy.
So it's like you guys. What I'm saying is we definitely have to kind of redirect and change that type of thinking because man, I'm just thinking like back in the day, like did they think like that? Did the parents think like that? Like, okay, well, this just whatever I can't do. If it can't be done, I can't be done. It can't be done. I just think that real parents, they get it done. It ain't no excuses. I don't know.
They gonna get it done. You gonna wait. That's what you gonna wait. You gonna wait. He gonna be okay, and then you're gonna talk to the coach because my children's coach be like, Miss Muhammad, listen,
right? But but for optional things, that's one thing. But for something that's important, like okay, well, the kid needed some shoes or some boots,
well, you might have to sell some ass.
Right? But why can't he go out there and sell some wing wrong instead of saying, "Oh, I ain't got it"?
Well,
listen, go find you a sugar mama. Why is she only responsible? Because that's equally your kid. So if
Daddy's mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
Yeah. Well, if she gotta be turning some tricks, I'm gonna say, you listen, both of us need to be out here turning some tricks.
You working on the Nikes and I'm working on these Air Force Ones.
Right, you get the coat, I get the boots, and this kid is gonna have what they need. I just feel like we need to stop with the excuses, like all that, because it's like we're transferring that to the kids, and they're in turn being hateful and bitter, shooting up schools, and can't just,
I can't get that.
And I mean, it's not you're not entitled to have everything you want, but their basic necessities, their basic needs, I just feel like they should not have to go without. Does that mean he has to go homeless? I'm not saying he has to go homeless, but what I'm saying is step up. Step your game up, just like you would want somebody to step up for you. You step up. That's your seed. Stop making too many excuses.
Mr. Brandon says, should women also consider not having sex with guys that aren't completely sure they don't want to have kids with them?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe that it is both ways. Understand what I'm saying? It's 100% responsibility on both parties. You lay down together, then you have assumed the risk. You have assumed the risk.
Assumed the position.
Yes, you have. In some positions, not well. Hey, you have, but you know what? If you was having a good time, you know what I'm saying? So like now, when things get real, now, oh man, you already knew I wasn't ready. Well, black man, I wasn't ready either. But here we are. Here we are. 9, 10 months. Listen. You just like you don't want outlets, I have them put it right there on your doorstep. Listen, y'all deal with that.
I wanted to do that so bad because I've seen it done. I'd be like,
right, but I could not. Oh my goodness, I could not, because just the thought
off my baby. Oh no, I can't do it.
I couldn't. I'm like, because what if somebody, and this is how I don't understand, and I guess because the guys, fathers, they don't carry the babies, but I'm just like, I could not sleep wondering if somebody is doing something wrong to my child, or if my kid is being mistreated, or fellas, y'all gotta step up and listen, because y'all be putting these mothers through so much stuff. You don't know what she over there doing to your kid, but you big mad. So I ain't talking to her. You better check on your kids. Especially if you know she ain't rap right, you better step up and get in them
rap right when he was hitting it, because he knew that crazy.
They say that
some good stuff.
I wouldn't know. I'm saying he had to look like. Listen, I have
listened. That's all I can say. Antoine Fisher.
But it's like, listen, we as parents, it's just like we gotta do better. Whether we were ready, like that song say, ready or not, here they come. You hadn't, they coming. Okay,
it's
like
the problem. Y'all was coming.
Yes.
They coming a few months later.
Yes. So now 10 months later, now everybody mad now. Oh, and then God forbid, don't pull the old, it ain't mine. Oh God, do we have to do this?
You know, you was the only as well.
Listen, I'll be watching so many court cases that Lord, I'm telling you, that paternity court just me upside down, you all. I was with him for this. Wait a minute.
I know it was him. If you look at it, look right there on his shadow. The shadow, that's the same shadow that my baby cast. The same shadow. That's his shadow. That's the daddy.
All I'm saying is, ladies, if we kind of questionable, all I'm gonna say is just take some humble pie and just say, you know what, I'm here to find out just like you are. Don't be going signing features and all this. I know he was the. Now listen. All I'm gonna say is listen. But for the dudes that's just saying that just to try to skirt and skeet and slide past responsibility, that's the quickest way to make them doggone child support judges mad up in there talking about some. This ain't your, and that test come back 99 points. They like, you know what, throw the whole book at them. Like, you listen, Tyrone, you knew that. Listen, Ron. Listen, Skeeter, you knew that this was your kid. Now you want to sit up there, waste the court time and their money. Then listen, I like when they tack that fee onto them. You know what? Since you want to waste our time, pay for this test and pay for her legal fees and pay for this and pay for that and pay. See, all you had to do was just say, you know what? listen, it's mine. We're gonna go ahead on. I wasn't ready, but it was feeling good while we was up in there doing it, doing a wild thing. Oh, remember back in the day doing a wild thing, it was all good. But now when these little jokers get here, everybody get amnesia. Now you mad. Well, if you was mad,
big mad.
you should have been big mad and I went over there and had sex with her.
It was why I had to. Maybe he was like walking, and he was sleepwalking and sleep sexing.
But so what?
Maybe he was sleep. You ain't never sleep sex. You be sleep. And he just be, he's sleepy. That's the patient thing. And then you come, and you go back to sleep. You be the sleep section.
So what? That still came at your body. That still is cute.
Yes. I had slept sex, and that's how I had gotten pregnant.
But listen, I am not for trapping dudes, and I'm not for any of that crap, because it's like it doesn't do anything but create chaos for a kid that is created under those type of conditions. So I'm just like, look, if you don't want no kids, I'm like, I don't want them either. So like, now what we gonna do? Like,
I'm just saying.
Here we go. But it's like, ladies,
you got? If you Denzel, I'm trapping you.
I'm not.
My tubes is tied, but I'm gonna figure out a way.
Not me. I'm like, please, that crap hurted too doggone bad. I'm good.
I will deal with Denzel. I will deal with that pain, baby.
My ovaries and stuff, they aging in dog years, so I'm good. I'll be glad when I'm out the woods for all of that reproducing and all that other garbage. But right now, I'm good. I ain't even got to worry about it, because
mine will be good. Mine will be intact.
No, I'm all good. I'm like, listen, I don't even know what to tell you. But ladies, I just want to say this. You cannot have a baby. Listen, we should know this by now at this age, but I'm going to say it because I feel like some of us still need to hear it. You cannot have a baby to keep a man.
Yes.
If he don't like you before the baby, having a baby ain't going to make him change his mind, ain't going to make him stay with you, ain't going to do anything. That's just another kid that is created without that will never know the real way that a family should be, the whole family dynamics. And I just feel like we need to get back to that. Having kids, being married, be somebody's wife. I'm like, please, I popped out this doggone baby for this dude. I'm like, nearly lost my life, lost all that doggone blood in there 21 years ago. What?
For a cheap thrill.
Had I had some stretch marks, I would have been ready to fight. I ain't even gonna lie.
I got the stretch marks. Boy, I tell you, I got the tiger stripes.
I'd have been ready to fight.
He's so sweet. So he's like, oh, your baby marks. And
who said that? That was a cute way to say it.
Oh, my baby marks. These stretch, these battle wounds, baby.
See, I would have been ready to fight, but it's like women, like it's so much, like you go through so much to just bear these nappy head, little hard headed little kids, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like, fellas, if nothing else, if you can't like her for nothing else, just remember the fact that she gave birth to your kid. You chose her. Here's the thing: you can't be getting mad. You chose her. Did you choose her to be your baby mama or your wife or whatever, your boo, whatever it is? I don't know. But you chose to answer that. You took a chance on come and knock on my door. Mm-hmm. You took that chance.
You did that raw.
You took that chance. So, it's like playing the lottery. You hope, in this case, you hope. That's all you can do is hope that a baby is not the result of this, because you can take all the birth control pills, use all the condoms, and some people out here reckless with it. Now, what if the condom come off and she get pregnant? You knew I wasn't ready. Well, you shouldn't have been trying to do all that stuff that you was watching on Pornhub, and then the condom wouldn't have slipped.
Why do y'all watch that anyway? I mean, because they just acting. Don't you realize they acting? You can't learn nothing off of Pornhubs and the porn things. They acting. They get paid to bust them nuts. That's all that is.
Right, but then when Scooter and when Scooter do it in real life, see, he didn't see that they had paused it when the condom had slipped. So his condom slipped, it got stuck in there for real. Now y'all got to go fishing to try to
it out.
Listen, too late.
Had about 20 minutes last week. Then you 5-10 minutes ago. So it's a wide tunnel. So it's a couple of condoms swim up in there, you know.
She be like, you had on a white one, and then you pull out a red one. You like,
it's not yours. You sure that? Because I thought I used the bubblegum flavor with you. You did? Oh, okay, that must be his. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm ready.
And it's like, here's the thing. It's like, who fought it?
You knew she was a tramp before. You knew. Ain't no real woman look that damn good. She's a tramp. She is a tramp. Something wrong with her.
So what I'm saying is, you guys, listen, when it comes to these kids, it's just equal responsibility. And it's just like, whether you ready, if you know that you don't want no kids, you know, I don't know. What would you suggest to a person that knows that they don't want kids, but you are so disgusting.
That's a suggestion.
What do you do? Somebody said anal. What? I'm sorry. I do not need hemorrhoids. I'm not. What? No.
Ooh-wee.
But what do you do in a situation like that when?
Well, that's how you got a lot of the girls that be doing it that way up in the booty and stuff. Then they claim they still virgins.
Right, because okay, so you're saying that you don't want a kid, but it's like, okay, birth control is not 100%, condoms is not 100%.
What that mouth do? Let's just hear it. What that mouth do? Okay, come on.
And so is that going to be enough to last the entirety of the relationship?
What that mouth do? And then they be like, what that booty do? You poke my booty, I'm poking yours.
Oh my God.
After the fifth time, shoot, fifth time in one night, I done shrunk again. Must be I'm going to hell. I think that's what's going on. False chairs and stuff.
Wait, Brandon, he's saying women make claims that they are better than porn stars off the Bacardi, though. You know what?
Bacardi gets twisted.
You know what? Listen, but then you end up making a baby in that Bacardi. Y'all was up here swinging off chandeliers and using shower rods and all this and that. Now you mad. Look, what you thought was gonna happen?
You gotta have a strong shower rod. You gotta have a strong one.
But I'm just saying, like, I just be wanting to know sometimes, like, what did you honestly think was gonna happen? So now you mad because you done chose the wrong one. You knew you like, oh, I'm finna bust that thing. Wow, I'm like, oh, she wild, telling your friends, man, she wild, she finna do this. Then you get her pregnant. Now you mad. Go on back to your same boys that you was bragging to and tell them now you finna have a baby with the wild child.
Whatchamacallit said, B.O. Boris said, laugh out loud, better drink those protein shakes. For what, the boot? That's just nasty.
Ooh,
what that mouth do.
So nasty. Yeah, so
I have
nasty.
a question, because I was been curious about this for the longest. Is peeing and squirting the same thing? I thought it was the same thing.
I don't think, no, peeing and squirting ain't the same thing.
Because what, you squirt out your coochie hole and you pee through the hole?
Yeah, the urethra. What is that? The urethra? Yeah, that's where the squirt comes from.
So then that's the pee hole, isn't it?
No, it's like, I think it's another little set. It's like a little piece of
the hole right there. It's a big hole right there. You got 3 holes. You got the booty hole. You got 3 holes lined up. What about the rhythm?
Oh, get out of it. I can't ever do him. No.
The rhythm method.
Squirt and peeing is not the same.
It's not. And
everybody can't make it. Well,
I can't squirt. I'm not about to, because I think I'm going to mess around and pee on you. And I'd be leaving.
But it's a different feeling. Like, like the feeling versus peeing versus it is. Listen,
tell us about it.
I know my body.
I know. Y'all call me Kales up in this piece. I be peeing on you. You think my hair going, I got something else be going.
I cannot. Somebody, if you are clinical, give us the clinical version of E's question. Is pee and squirting the same thing? If you're clinical, somebody do some research for us real quick and throw it in the comments. But while y'all doing that, you guys, we're going to take a short musical break. And when we return, we're going to get into our next hot topic. You're listening to the Jaye Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time.
This ain't a regular love affair. that wake you out your sleep, with me massaging your feet, shit, yeah. It's that anything you want, I'm only here to please, shit, lady, you're in my command, yeah. Your kiss sends me a shot of dopamine. Oh no, I never had an interest in love until I met you. And I don't know if it's real or is it just a phase I go through. But I feel that it's true. We don't need no labels, baby. What we got is something different. We don't need no labels, baby. Lady, we don't need no labels to show that what we have is something special. For sure, for sure. I don't feel it's a one night stand. It's that look you in your eyes, make love in paradise. A one night stand. It's that sweep you off your feet, give you everything you need. That's what I'm feeling. It's that don't pick up the phone, cause we wanna be alone. And I never thought I'd feel this way, then you came along and proved me wrong. Oh no, I never had an interest in love until I met you. And I don't know if it's real, or is it just a phase I go through. But I feel that it's true. We don't need no labels, babe. What we got is something different. We don't need no labels, babe. Lady, we don't need no labels to show that what we have is something special. For sure. Since you came in my life, I see so clearer now, yeah. You're so special.
Welcome back to the Jaye Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart station. I'm your host, Jay. And sitting next to me, we have my co-host, my partner in crime, sizzling, sexy, simply E, author, actress, playwright, businesswoman, sex kitten. Hey E, how you doing?
I must not be much of a sex kid now. No difference between peeing and squirting.
Well, you know what? We are going to learn today. And you know what? If Katina Leaks is on from the Meow University, Katina, let us know if there's a difference between peeing and squirting, because I say that there is a very big difference, but that's just me. You know, I'm not the expert on that. So we're going to consult with the experts. And she is considered an expert, you know, with her having the Meow University. They teach all about women's sexuality and
they teach how to squirt.
Oh man, they got some. You all check out the Meow University. They have some awesome classes that will I'm just gonna say check them out. It'll change your whole sex life. I'm just gonna tell you like that. And it's a class, though. It's done in a class, and it's done in a tasteful way. So for those that feel like, I don't want to be talking about, okay, you better, because these young girls, they out here watching all these porn.
Getting your man.
Yes, they will. So you guys, please do me a favor. Go to our page and like our page at the Jaye Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at Jaye Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the Jaye Spot Radio. And Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. So since we are, somehow we teetered on talking about sex, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take this thing a little bit further. Yes. The next hot topic, next question rather. If you were dealing with a person and they were super irritating, but that sex was on point, are you staying or are you going? Are you going to continue to have sex with them, or are you just going to break it off because you like, you know what? They're just too irritating. I can't deal with them. Or are you gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna deal with that little irritation, because I got an itching that needs to be scratched, so I'm gonna go ahead and deal with it. What are we doing? Are we gonna deal with them? We're gonna let them go?
Oh, the sex is really good.
Really good. Have you squirt? Don't know the difference between squirting and peeing.
I might have to just deal with it and make sure I just have me a drink every time I come, or make sure I'm busy, or I'll just probably if they talk a lot, then I'll just let them talk, have me something to make take a sleeping pill or whatever every time they come around, so I can just go to sleep. First I'm gonna get me some first because it's really good. So after I get me something, then I figure out whether I'm peeing or squirting on a person. Then I'm gonna pop this pill and be like, baby, let me go to the bathroom, freshen up, and I'm gonna pop the pill, and then I'm gonna go to sleep, because when they start to talk about something, they want to talk about pillow talk after the sex. Yeah. I don't want to talk to you. I want you to shut the hell on up so I go to sleep.
Wait, so we have Cherie, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Cherie Jaye. She's saying squirting is the female ejaculation. Absolutely.
So okay, because this is not a profound word, Mr. Wimp. So then I'm not nutting. So the men so I've never nutted.
I don't know.
I mean, because I don't, I've never squirted and stuff, but I've had orgasms.
I mean, right, and I think that the squirt is just the way your orgasm comes out.
Okay,
but the actual orgasm is you actually going through the motion of, releasing, having an ejaculation. But the squirting is the action or the force behind your orgasm.
I have to ask my mama this first.
Yeah. So it's the force behind it. But he said, wait, BL Max saying, deal with it until I can't take it.
That irritating person. He will deal with it. Hits behind. He will be like, she got the bomb on some hit. You got her game. She irritating as all get out. Oh God.
Right, but like Brandon was just saying, the squirt is an extreme version of an orgasm. And I think that can only be, to me, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but you guys, is that only achieved through like a certain kind of connection with the people? Like, you gotta be, I don't know.
I don't know all the time. So no,
they train them. I don't know. Like, you know
what? I'm gonna see, because I be.
I'm gonna go down on Madison and Cicero. I'm gonna ask some of the.
You can ask some of the.
Right. I'm gonna ask some pro homes down there. You know what? Let me ask you. Forget these clinical people. Let me go ask you. Let me ask you.
She gonna give you a tutorial.
That's okay. I'm like, show me
right here. Well, excuse that little bump right there.
Don't
worry about that.
I'm like, wait a minute. What is that?
Don't worry about
it. I don't even want you to
put your mask on, because it's a little older right there. But don't even worry about that little older.
You need that thing. You need a V sting for that thing.
I tried to put somebody's V up in my V. You can't put another V. Oh, what's it called? Okay. I'm gonna have to get that. Let me, after my next job, I'm gonna go get that.
She like, this girl, that rash right there too, baby. That's just, I'm like, oh no.
I was watching a porno and the girl was screwing. So, they do the close up. And there was a bump like right there on her little lip, and on her coochie lip. And I was like, nobody wants to see that. That's not cute. And it was
first of all, that was a bad cameraman, bad editing, cheap. Oh, they just, they paid only $50.
Yeah, it was a big bump too. And I was just like,
and he was still
like, that's not cute. No, that's not cute.
And it's like, what type of bacteria is? I'll be like, what type of bacteria is housed in there? She may have Ebola up in there. Now you just done. Oh well, we both got Ebola.
if you pop it the wrong way, will it pop on you? Will it squirt?
Get on this. Ooh, you got contaminated wing wall.
I have a question. Would you go down on a person after you see their little stuff, whether it's a dude or a female, and you see that there is a bump right there, whether it be a bump on the top of their head or the bump on their head, would you still continue to go down on them?
Would you still even lay in the same bed with them? I'm like, what
it
the heck?
Might be a hair bump, but with guys, y'all don't grow no hair on the tip of y'all's head. So if y'all had a bump right there,
you better call your primary care physician.
Like, what's this? Baby, it's okay, just a little bump. I'm just go around it. I can't go watch it.
No, I don't know. I would highly recommend y'all just really truly doing a Netflix and chill. If that's the case, just really Netflix and chill. I'll be like, you know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and let me pull these back on up. Ain't nothing fixing to be happening right here today. So go ahead and pop that movie in. You said we was watching what? We was watching this movie. Yeah, go ahead and pop that in. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me, because
I must be seeking again. I'm going back to hell.
Like we ain't doing nothing, because those are signs that something is wrong.
There might be a hair bump. I don't know.
If it's a hair bump is small.
Moore said, "Oh, that's nasty," in my Cleveland Brown voice.
Brandon, he's saying stop party is over. But you know what? You got some dudes thirsty enough there to do it.
I'm gonna still hit it. But the bump. And it's a bump. It's okay.
Wait, because so true story, because I have a strong medical background, so I done worked in all these doctors' offices and I worked in the OB guy, all this other stuff. So the girl, and see, this is why don't be having sex. You too young to have sex. You don't even know your body. You don't even know what's going on. Mm-hmm. But the girl, she was just like, she called and she was like, I need to make an appointment to see the doctor. I'm like, okay, so what's wrong? You got to ask them what's wrong so you can figure out, do you place them, do you have them come in today? Do you put them out for 12 months or what? So, I'm asking her what was going on. And so she started explaining. She was like, well, I was with my dude and this morning I woke up and all this green stuff was coming. I said, what? Oh. She said she noticed that it was green stuff coming out of her when they were in the process of having. I'm just like, girl, what done got up and you and done died up. So needless to say, we had to get her in ASAP, because I'm just like, girl, your hoo-ha is about to fall OUT out. Okay, it's just young girl. She's about 15 to 16. And and she was just real. She was like, I don't know. I mean, it don't hurt or nothing. Most STDs don't hurt. Okay, most STDs you will not experience any type of pain with, but any type of discharge is really not a good, especially if it's green. Okay, green is all green.
Green is mean.
Green is your cootie cat is dead.
Phil Davis said, that's all that nasty stress coming out. Get your mind and spirit right.
Hey, Phil. Listen, so it's just like, look,
he's a damn alien.
But the thing is, it's like, I'm just wondering, what was the dude thinking? Did you not?
He just went downtown. You ain't taste the bitter taste of the fun. You ain't smell. It had to have had an odor.
Because it
was green. You said, oh, well, it's a little different today. Let me just go ahead and finish eating. Like, no. Like, no one eats slime, okay? There's just no. He's like,
and the thing is, and so I'm like, I got problems. So they would come in handing me the charts. And I'm like, listen, let me go get me some of them plaid, them latex gloves, because see, I don't want to
2 pairs on.
You gotta touch the charts and all this. I'm like, listen, most of y'all up in here, because it's too much going on. But this is why I say, listen, woo. Yourself and use protection. Like, first of all, don't be out here, just be celibate. Okay, that's the best way to ensure that you don't have green crap and nothing coming out of it, because ain't nobody going in. That's the best way, and then you okay. Mm-mm. Yeah, you are. You okay. Mm-mm. You definitely.
What if like you was doing it right, and then they had like a bowl right there in between booty cheeks?
Mama, you may want, if you on here, you may not. Son, y'all may want to get up.
I'm serious,
but again, they need to know this, because it's like, this is affecting them. You up here having sex and you see any type of discharges, bumps, and hey, get up, call your Uber or whatever you got to do. Get out of there. Get out of there fast.
Okay, so dudes, you knew she had a boil right there, because this is your girl. Y'all live together.
It's one thing to have a boil,
but then the boil erupts while y'all doing it. So if the boil erupts while y'all doing it, fellas, do you stop or do you continue to hit it until you come?
First, where is the boil?
It's like right there between her booty cheeks. It's right there.
First of all, if it's a boil, it hurts, so you're not gonna want to do nothing.
She was horny this day. And
listen, I done had a boil. I had to have the whole back plug of my leg cut out. A boil is not, man.
So it's right there.
No, I ain't going. Mine was on. I had a huge boil. Remember years ago, like maybe 3 years ago, I had a huge boil
on your leg,
on my hamstring. Yep. And let me tell you, them things are. I had to have surgery to have that thing. And you talking about? Please, I would have knocked some. You put your thing, bam, off to the moon, out to the moon you go. Like I'm like, man, I needed to take a Tylenol 3 up there.
Why Brady gonna say he gonna stop and dump her? How you gonna, dump her? Because it's a boil. It's not like it's a. And people get boils all over. I've had boils underneath my underarms when I was pregnant. I don't know why, but you can't just dump her because the boil exploded and stuff while y'all was in mid. You was in mid stroke. And once you popped, right, and then it popped, you ain't get the, bust one. So don't you want to just continue to just bust one and then be like, okay, babe, you know what? I'm leaking and you leaking. You're not leaking the right way. So we're going to take this to the hospital. Or you just go ahead and just stop while you ahead. And then now you're going to have blue balls because you done got it almost to the point. But now you can't because, and then take it to the hospital. What you gonna do?
Wait, you got fell on here. He said, this new stuff the doctors don't want to treat you for. They asked you, who told you to come in with that?
I know that's right. Like, wait, what is that? I don't even know what that is. And I got a degree, a medical degree. Wait, what is this? Little waffles. What is that?
Your cootie cat done grew a spider web.
Right.
Listen, that whole thing done just closed up. Listen, that's because it's too many people. Okay, it's just too much. It's too much going on. Do not let these songs send you off, okay? Because this new music today, it'll send you off.
Eat the booty like groceries. Sheldon said, just get a lot of oral and a whole bunch of box condoms of magnums. Oh, excuse me, Sheldon. You said magnum. Okay, and Mr. Brandon Foss said, if it's dark and she's moaning like it hurts and all that fluid, he gonna think he killing it. What? He is. He gonna be like, she's like, and he's like, oh yeah.
You know what, y'all are too much to do. No, you better listen. You better know the sounds of a moan from ecstasy versus a moan from she
in pain. He be like, I'm killing it.
Baby,
I can't wait. I'm almost wait, baby, wait. I know I got this. I'm breaking that back out. I'm gonna blow your back out. And then pop. My boil. What?
Now you got the cooties. Now you got cooties.
Now you got some infection and stuff because boils is nothing but infection in the system.
Oh, and it is disgusting.
Thought you had some green stuff oozing up out of coochie.
Oh my goodness. When I say, it's just disgusting.
Like the children walk in. What's that smell? That ain't no love smell. That's the boil.
The boil. And then it's just disgusting. Oh my God, just thinking about it's just really disgusting, you all. But the moral of this story is, you know what? If you see any suspicious, because I'm not gonna go. If you see anything suspicious, just He
said she making all the noise. She better tell Alexis to shut up. Alexa, shut up.
You guys, listen. Just listen. Let's just wait. Let's just put on our chastity belts and let's. Somebody asked me, did I wear a chastity belt? I'm like, you know what? Ooh. Some of y'all can be so rude sometimes. My goodness, a lot.
I'm gonna put one on and it's gonna have a hole in the middle. Chastity on that. Hey, I keep on tricking. This broke chair. You told them big girls step out of this chair. I told you, Miss Winfrey, with that stuff. Always in my seat.
Well, you guys, listen, we are going to take a short musical break. And you know what? When we come back, we're going to be real deep. We're talking about our topic for tonight. Tonight, you got, we're going to wheel it on in. Tonight, we're talking about false hope, that bull junk called rebound relationships.
Oh, I've done
Ooh,
those.
Lord, that's a hot mess.
Many
Are you up for it? You're listening to
Baby,
the Jaye Spot, where we are strengthening
you're melting.
relationships and families. One
Baby,
conversation at a time.
Melting. You're melting all over me as my motions stimulate and our organs masturbate. See, girl, you're a tall glass of water, kept at 31 degrees. My waist paralyzed by your need. My sweat begins to trickle, liquefying your solid essence. My 98 Fahrenheit rises as my oral fluids baptizes your body. Suddenly, you're the cool queen who turns into the hottie. Baby, you're melting. Baby, you melt like chocolate candy held tight within the palm, gasping for air, breathing hard before it becomes creamy. Real hot, steamy. Baby, you're melting. Baby, you melt like pineapple snowballs on a hot summer's day as I suck your juicy flavor and you refresh my flesh, sending chills to my brain, a slight tinge of pain. You liquefy like humid air turned to rain. Baby, you're melting. My thrust is accelerated. My back is agitated by your razor-sharp nails. Our body burns through the frictions as we smoke. I inhale. Baby, you're melting. Baby, you're melting. Baby, you're melting. Baby, baby, you melted. You melted all over me like warm butter on hot toast. So I toast, holding my glass high. I propose a toast to you, the one who was so cool. When I looked at you, you made my eyelids turn blue, like the ice that keeps my drinks cool, but no longer, 'cause baby, you melted.
Welcome back to the Jaye Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time, on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart station.
Yes.
I'm your host, Jay.
Yes.
And sitting next to me, we have my co-host, my partner in crime, sizzling, sexy, simply author, actress, businesswoman, playwright, sex kid. Hey, E, how you doing today?
I'm well.
Good. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. Please go to our page and like our page at the Jaye Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at Jaye Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the Jaye Spot Radio, and Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. You know what, you guys, we have just been given a little sex education, on tonight, We're going to help somebody. We're trying to help you to not make babies, if you don't want them.
This is that's the time right now, because everybody going to the hotel trying to lose their virginity. They lost that thing freshman year. But
man,
let's be real.
Please. So if it's green, if listen.
It's green, like Brandon said, if it's green, scream and run and yell rape.
If it got an eyeball on it, anything that's looking back at you, you probably don't want to do that. Even
I saw one with the hair right there in the head. I was confused.
You know what? I wouldn't even with a condom. Do not. If it got an eyeball, look at you. Probably
he be busting and busting.
You probably want to. Just who.
Yeah, you want me to do what? Well, I want you to go ahead and suck it. You suck it. You see what's down? I'm I got to go.
It's like, no, you just really don't. So if you can, I definitely say just be celibate. Don't go to the hotels after these doggone proms and all of this other stuff. You all save yourself for somebody that deserves you. All this cat see, because if you're not out here having all this casual sex, then you ain't got to worry about nothing green coming out. You ain't got to worry about no third eyeballs and all of this other stuff.
Hey, that's just a birthmark.
Okay, and it's talking to you, it's looking at you like this. It's just it's judging you.
That's what she's gonna say too. Oh, baby, go ahead. That's just a birthmark.
You better know. Listen, that's why it's so helpful for you to pay attention in science class and health sex education, so you can figure out the difference between a wart, a hootie-hoo wart, and and a birthmark. They look.
That's just a birthmark.
Birthmarks don't have juice oozing.
Let's do that every now and again. I was born that way, using nasty, and your mammy nasty, and your pappy nasty. All y'all nasty. Can hairs cover up the bumps? Well, the hairs, if you have a bush down there, it'll cover up the bumps. But you should go down there and explore anyway.
But you still want to clean because it could have lights and all. You
gotta go down there and look, smell, take a smell test, because you don't want no musty balls.
Well, first of all, and it's like for listen, fellas, I cannot stress this. Young fellas, listen, it don't smell like fish, okay? Let me just say,
like fish, something right.
Something's wrong, okay? If it smells like, if it in any smell,
it should be fresh. It should not smell. It should smell like whatever her perfume that she has on or whatever, but some soap, whatever, or just no scent really. But it should not. If it smell like pee, then she peed on herself a few times that day. She didn't wipe too well,
and that was not ejaculate. That was not a squirt.
That wasn't a squirt.
That wasn't a squirt. You peeing on yourself. I'm gonna send your nasty something down on somebody because you just peed all over yourself.
She couldn't help herself. She giggled and she peed or something.
Right. Loose, because that can happen after you have babies. You can have I forgot what is it called. Oh, shoot, I don't know. You guys tell me.
The stressor muscles.
I don't know. I forgot.
The stressor muscles is what you call holds you to clamp to hold your pee. So they do loosen up the
especially you got to do. Listen, so you got to do some things to keep that thing and keep it tight and get it together. It's
Kegels.
Yeah.
But that's a good gift too, fellas. For Mother's Day, give your woman a Yanni egg and be like, huh? Baby, I love you, but I keep on falling when I go up in there. So we don't get you this V-Steam Plus. Throw this up in there and shake it all around.
So don't think that she has been cheating, because it's like, especially the older women get, and this is where men don't know women's bodies, but it's like the older she gets, she should know what she got to do.
She need to know what she
to make sure, hello, he can say hello. She should know. But if there's an issue, just say something, and hey, we are helpers one to another. That's all I'm gonna say. We are helpers.
Wallace Wanda. Davey Smith said Wallace Wanda. You got to know about 3 or 4 of them things.
Man, you gotta just take the whole shebang and just
You're like, can you just put a vacuum cleaner in my visa?
Right.
Just suck it all closed.
Just suck it and just be like, you know what? Matter of fact, can I just get a new one? Can I start over? Can I start over? What I did back in the day, it don't even count. I want to start over. Unfortunately, you can't start over with that hoo-ha.
And then for the females, listen, this is what you get your man for Father's Day, or you do now. Those exfoliation gloves, it costs $1 from the Dollar Tree. Get them, and then take his stanky balls. You scrub the musty balls with that good soap, black soap, because black soap is going to get it clean. You scrub it. And he gonna be like, oh, she give me a great massage. No, I'm getting this funk up off your balls real good. Get both of them. Sometimes he may just have one ball. That's called chatterism. So he might have one ball. You just scrub it. And you scrub on that shaft of that and then rub on the top. Now make sure you get it under the pee-pee hole, because this stings a little bit when they get in the pee-pee hole. And then you rinse it off. Be like, baby, your stuff smells so wonderful. They be like, oh, thank you, boo. I'm telling you. That's the best scrub. It's going to have the cleanest balls from the booty to the... And then you might have to spread open that booty cheeks, because he got some nigga berries that he done mixed back there. They don't be, you got to go do these things. You get to scrub it. He gonna be like, oh my God, my wife just gave me the best scrub. No, she did it for her because your balls stink. and she was tired of these musty balls. Because the worst thing is having musty balls in your mouth. Now you got a musty mouth. You don't want a musty mouth. Musty mouth is not a good mouth.
Listen, kiss him with it so he can see.
Like, baby, why your mouth musty? Because your balls was musty. You know, I was teabagging you last night. Your balls was musty. So we are just going to alleviate all of that. All of that.
So you guys, we are helping you guys stay together
together. Marriage is a contract and a promise with you and between you and God.
Yes,
help you keep this marriage.
Yes. So don't let no green crap coming out and no bulls keep y'all from
no bulls, no walls, wanders, none of that.
None of that. No shrink,
no funky, no musty balls, no musty ball mouth. You don't want that.
None of that.
You can't go to your children to say good morning and then you got musty ball mouth breath.
Right.
You can't scrub that. Don't do that.
Right. And see, and you all just, I don't know why I just made the revelation, but this is why you should not be kissing these newborn babies, because you know
what? That's why the babies have no little faces like because you got musty ball breath
and they
smell it. You got monkey mouth and they smell like. Daddy, I came up out of it, so I know what it said. You just not came up out of it.
You want to kiss me?
No. It didn't smell like that when I was up out of it. That wasn't mommy's monkey you was eating on. They know this stuff, so don't do that to these children.
Right, come kiss them in there, and you wonder why they crying. Okay, because they'll stay there telling you, listen, something ain't right. Something
ain't right. It's just not right. You just don't do that. You just don't, But David said you need to change the menu down with dingleberry. Yes, dingleberries are real. Dingleberries are real.
He said, "Oh, funky sack friend." You know what, you guys, we are gonna go ahead on, because see, y'all, we will be on this all night, but we are gonna go ahead and transition into our topic, because see, this is why some people may be in rebound relationships, because all of this stuff.
My mama says she watching us. Mom, you know you don't want no funky balls. Quit playing with me. I ain't crazy. You know you don't want no musty balls.
Let me straight. Hey, Mama Verse.
No. You wonder why it's Saturday. Well, she wasn't messing with no funky balls. I can tell you that much.
Let me get to this. Oh, so tonight we are talking. Talking about false hope, rebound relationships. Now, what is a rebound relationship? Now, for those that don't know, according to an online source, a rebound relationship is a relationship in which one becomes involved in shortly after the end of a previous one.
Done that.
So now, what is considered shortly? Like, what is considered
like right after, like literally, like right after, like I got my first rebound. The dude had broke up with me. And he was just like a scrub anyway. He was just so he broke up with me, but his friend or his boss, because I had dated a drug dealer when I was a little younger, and so the main drug dealer, he liked me, but I was dating his worker. And so the worker dumped me. And so the main drug dealer, like, once the worker dumped me, he literally snapped me up right then and there.
So now, did you guys have like a relationship where you really feeling him? And okay,
we really had a relationship. We would go out of town and stuff. Oh my goodness, girl! I told you that's the one with the leg, with the missing. You get that leg, missing that leg. You can do some things. Hey, it's how you do.
Brandon saying 2 days after the relationship ends, or he said 4 hours after. So now listen, I was in a rebound relationship, but let me tell you, it was my fault, because I'm listening to everybody telling us, y'all like some kid, y'all make a good couple, and we were never made a good couple. We should have just kept things the way that they were. But no, I'm listening to everybody. So I knew everything about him. We were really, really close. And so once he told me that he had broke up with his fiance. Right. You see what I'm saying? A fiance, a whole fiance.
She was right there at
a whole fiance.
You come, homeworker.
And so he's like, I knew it way before, so I'm like, I knew he didn't deal with all the cheating. So she made a confession. And so he was like, I can't forgive that. I'm not taking it back or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I decided to have a little I decided to have a little confession on my own. Oh, I like you. I've always, Oh God, those were such lies. I was just listening to other people. But anyways, I ended up telling him that. And so we ended up starting a relationship. But then, it didn't work because he was still head over heels for this girl.
I wasn't when T broke up with me and I started dating Uwich and stuff. We was good to go. But then I didn't know he had a whole nother thing going on in a whole nother county, but we was good to go. He'd take me out to the movies, come pick me up from school and everything. I thought I was the stuff. Take me driving and everything, give me money.
Now listen, you all, when you're in love with somebody, how long does it take to get over somebody that you truly were in love with, or you truly loved, or that you were even married to? How long does it take?
It takes a minute. So especially if they've done something that's just, is so unforgivable, then that's where you got to get your little insurance piece. That's where insurance pieces come in handy. It's important to have insurance piece. Got insurance for your car? You got health insurance? You got dental insurance?
Well, how do you have an insurance on your heart, though? Like, because I can't like multiple people at one time.
It's that one person. You got your spouse, but it's that one person that really is digging you, and you like them a little bit but you respectful to your relationship, your marriage. So y'all just really good friends. Now, once that spouse mess up, because they're going to mess up, once they mess up, and you say, go ahead and get this right here, this insurance piece. They're going to take you out, tell them what's going on, whatever, whether it be a girl or guy, whatever your insurance piece is, tell them what's going on. They're going to be like, really? You should be with me. I'm like, yeah, you're right about that.
So now if you know with that insurance piece, are you really respecting your relationship? If you know,
because this is over with.
So this
is over with. They have ended it. I didn't like when I did my little thing, whatever. My marriage was over with. And my friend became my insurance piece. Well, became my boyfriend or whatever. Literally, that was a rebound because I went through such a bad breakup. And then we eventually stayed in the relationship for about a good year or so. And then we became just friends. We broke it off, whatever, just stayed as friends, whatever. But yeah, you just have your insurance piece. You have a friend on the side and they're just friends. Then they just happen to turn into a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. And then they just happen to turn into an insurance piece afterwards.
Just the simple steps. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Simple steps of how to, get your insurance piece, have your main relationship, but just have somebody on the side because they ain't going to be acting up.
He act a fool or she act a fool. And they going to tell you they going to act a fool. You can see the signs. Yeah, this one is going to act a damn fool. I can see this now. I got something for you. I'm going to still be faithful. Now, I ain't say cheat. You just be faithful. And so-and-so like you, be like, bet I'm in my marriage. Okay, I understand. I respect your marriage. And y'all just have a good time talking or whatever. But when that person mess up, then they going to do some messed up stuff that you just have to break up that marriage.
So now do the side people, do they really respect that situation, the marriage or the relationship, or are they just sitting here just waiting for something to mess up so that they can go ahead on and slide?
I think some side chicks and side dudes don't. They want to mess up. But some people, they like you, this. Like when me and an ex of mine, he liked me, whatever, but I told him I respected my marriage. And so we were good friends. We would have lunch together at work, whatever. He was like a big brother in a sense to me, whatever. And then once the marriage had hit it, he was right there on anything I needed, whatever. He was right there. So I
don't know if I would feel comfortable with that because that would make me feel like you always, I don't know how I would feel about that. Like I would feel like you were sitting there waiting for your opportunity, I don't know.
Waiting, but you already know where your heart lies. You know that you're being respectful in what you're doing. And this is just on them. They waited, then they were waiting. Then opportunity knocked.
So Nicole, hey Nicole, she's saying that's what happened to me. They preying on you. Yeah, that's what I would feel like too. I would feel like you just waiting. I don't know. That seems kind of a little creepy-ish to me. Like, I don't know if I would want to, I don't know if I could trust somebody to be with somebody like that in their capacity. If you were right there and I'm telling you I don't know.
But when it hit the fan and y'all already have built up this friendship, he's never crossed the line with you. He told you that he liked you initially, but he didn't know that you were married. And then when you told him, I respect my marriage, blah, blah, blah. fine. Ain't never crossed the line after that or whatever, everything has just been cool or whatever. You needed anything, never called you, nothing like that. Nothing like that. We always was very cordial with one another at work, and that was it. And then when the mess hit the fan or whatever, he was right there.
And you know what? I was in a situation like that where the guy, we were close. We were cool. We were friends. I considered us friends, but I felt like I was more of a friend to him than he was to me. I felt like I was a friend to him, but he was just cool with me. And so, he was going through some things and, I was there for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started looking at me and he's like, well, I know you would never do that to me. And, he started looking at me with the Google eyes and, we should be in I say, the devil is a liar. I don't see you like that. I don't see, because I knew I was in position to play on how he was feeling because I knew what he was going through.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I'm good on this because you going through a lot of stuff right now. And I know that what you're saying, you don't mean it. You just trying to heal or fix or band-aid or mask whatever it is that you're going through. And I'm not trying to be you in the next 6 months. So no, and he would kept, oh no, it is you. I should. Listen, my heart done been through a whole bunch of stuff. It's not going to be falling for these little Tom and Jerry type games, especially when you see the heartache. Listen, that was a heartbreak right there. That I just saw that there was no good thing that could come out of this situation. No good thing could come out of it. So I'm like, ooh, no, I'm good on that one. And you know what? I'm glad that I did because I knew I would have always felt bad because I'm like, he done told me all of this stuff. So I know a whole lot of personal, deep information that I know that he didn't share with just anybody. So I'm like, why would I jump on? I just feel like I would have been
friends. It makes the best of friends, though. It makes really good friends.
But to me, I felt like I would have been betraying him because I knew what he was going through, and I knew that what he was saying. You ain't this type of dude. Like I need you. You ain't in your right mind. Like you still hurt over this chick right here, and I'm not trying to be in that situation. So that's why I'm like, okay, no.
Is he single now?
I don't know.
See, you could have. See, like Brandon said, laying in wait isn't a bad thing. You could have been just laying there and wait, and then now it was your opportunity to go ahead and check up on him and see what's going on.
But see, I never saw him like that. So even at the time, I didn't see him like that, and I didn't see him like that now. I just, like I said, that's why I felt like I was more of a friend to him than he was to me, because I feel like if you're a friend, it doesn't matter what your sex is, I should be able to confide in you without, feeling like I have to watch my back, like without feeling like you're going to take advantage of me in a vulnerable state. That's the type of friend I am. You could tell me whatever and I'm going to be okay. But if I felt like had I been him and telling him all of this stuff, he would have jumped on me.
He would
have went for it. But I'm like, I'm not like that. I'm a friend.
Nicole Watson says, some people strive off the energy of waiting for your relationship to end so they can captain say, laugh out loud. You told them all your business. Now they want to be Mr. or Mrs. Right.
Yes, that is so true, Nicole. And that's why it's like you have to be so careful with who you talk to and who you share your information with, because everybody not trying to help you.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody not trying to see that the relationship that you in, they're not trying to see it work. They're giving you advice to keep you up. Please, I knew he wasn't no good for you anyway. That's why you should have left him alone anyway. And everybody got all this advice,
when you was going through it, they ain't want to say nothing, or I've seen it, where they say something just so they can have them to themselves in routine. I've seen that routine happen. They'll say stuff to, about your guy or about your girl or whatever. And then the next thing you know, when y'all break up, then they with him. They low key with him and stuff. I be like, wow,
ooh, you dirty. Ooh, I hope she give you that
musty
thing that
ball
was.
mouth
Ooh, just I hope she give you the green sack. Ooh, you
the
whack.
green jeans,
Green juice. Oh, I hope she pee on you. Well, now look, let me. Some of them like, yeah, give me a golden shower. That's my fetish.
I saw that in the ad on Craigslist, and I was like, he was paying like $300. I was like, oh. I told one of my friends, I said, let's go and this man. And he's paying $300. She was like, okay. I said, no, because he'll lock us in the basement. You can't drive, and I'm be down there with some handcuffs, and he got a chainsaw ready to chop us up if we done try to pee on him.
Right, y'all never to be seen and heard from
the Jaye Spot to be dropped with the E.
Right, be like, wait a minute, like, wait a minute, like we ain't gonna never hear from this one right here again. But now listen, can rebound relationships last? Oh, we have a caller. Okay. Hey, caller, thank you for calling in. State your name and where you calling from.
What's up?
Oh.
Hey, Nicole. I'm calling.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey.
I'm calling from the East Coast, baby.
Hey, Nicole.
Man, I just wanted to just call in and say you guys are doing an amazing job. I just got on late, and I wanted to say everything y'all saying is right. I agree on everything. Yes, all that. You too, Jay. All that. They praying on me. They praying on me. They trying to take me down. I'm standing strong, and I'm gonna keep on pushing. And man,
don't let them take you down, Nicole. Don't let them take you down.
I ain't going.
Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. Now you were saying that you were in a similar situation.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened? Give us a brief. Sum it up for us briefly. Let us know what happened.
Oh, I don't know. They might be listening.
Okay, well, no, we don't want to. Well, we do, but we don't because we like you, so we ain't gonna do that.
Just know that I was in a similar situation. I was on the edge of a breakup. Somewhat, I confided in someone that I considered was a friend for a couple years. But all in all, I didn't know that they was really checking for me as hard as I thought they were. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know they was checking for me as hard as, basically I thought they was. So, long story short, the breakup happened. I was at a vulnerable stage. And, one thing led to another. And, we decided to be something. And then, after that, I had to talk to y'all over a glass of wine and cocktails.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Because it gets deep after that.
Oh, yeah, we got to have a talk.
Well, we definitely got to get the inside on that. But thank you so much for your support, Nicole. Thank you for calling in. We really appreciate it.
Bring me back a Philly cheesesteak. From North Philly, not from South Philly.
I'm down on the Georgia side, so I don't know what I'll bring.
Bring me some peaches.
Bring back a peach.
Okay.
I want some cookies.
I'll take it easy.
You too.
Love you too, Nicole. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, again, everybody that's listening, listening to your sob stories and just listening to you pour your heart out, they not on your side. Like they're not waiting for you to win. They waiting, and they're not necessarily wanting to be with you. They just want their opportunity. Especially, listen, let's be real. If you have described your sex life, woo! Man, you have set yourself up. You have just put a target.
But what they don't realize is your sex life with this person, that's how y'all's energy is. It's not going to be the same with you and,
But people don't think about that. They don't think about that. They just like,
because I had a wildebeest do that to me year before last. I tell you, this big old wildebeest, her and his big old roly-poly, and me and his, oh my God, it was just really great. But then the wildebeest came along. I'm like, you know what?
And she thought that it would be like it was for you all.
And it wasn't.
But again, the energy is different. The chemistry is different. Feelings are different. So it's like, it's so much of that stuff falls into play when you having sex and when you're with somebody. So don't sit there with a coveted heart, coveting with somebody. That's why it don't work. And then you end up getting your feelings hurt. Now you want to block everybody. I ain't do nothing to you.
Exactly. Don't get
you went over there and tried to steal this woman, man. I ain't had nothing to do with. So now why you don't want to talk to me?
Now you want to talk to me. Because you knew you was wrong.
You know, if his mama named him Classy, I'm gonna call him Cassie. It's Cassie Clay. That's because that's what his mama. You know, so I ain't do nothing to you. But you gonna block? Next thing I know, I'm like, what? Am I blocked?
Mm-hmm. Oh man, and that's the crap that killed me. I remember this dude gonna block me. I'm like, well, he defriended me on Facebook, and I was like, dang, you know, let me go check his page and everything. I said, oh, wait a minute, I thought we were friends. We're not friends. Well, so and so told me that you had spoke to her and blah blah blah. Dude, I don't even know your ex. What is you talking about? Well, she said, I'm like, you know what? Dude, I don't even know your ex, but I do know you. And they blew me so bad. They blew me so bad. And he sounded like a little old freak anyway. He sounded like Mr. Peevis or Mr. Perv. He was
Mr. Peabody out of here.
Right?
Get out of here.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I like
That's
watching your
what
show.
Over there sounding like. I'm just like,
ooh,
we looking him over there watching that porn. Pay attention to what's going on over here.
You know, thick. I like you. That you're thick and you're just. I was like, ew. Remember we put him on a voicemail. I was like, ew. He sounds like a
made my skin crawl. But now here are some scenarios in which a rebound relationship could possibly work. The first one is the relationship was short. Your initial relationship was short. The relationship was a few months old before you all started to have deep feelings for each other and before anybody fell in love. Before you fell in love, it could work. The previous relationship ended amicably. You both were just done. Y'all broke up. It ain't no drama. It ain't no hard feelings. You just decided, you know what? We not for each other. I wish you well. You wish me well. And it's cool. A rebound relationship could work. You were the one that wanted the relationship to end. So you walked away. You were done. Mm-hmm. 9 times out of 10, if you the person that's walking away, you ain't finna be sitting up here watching TV, you know, eating all this ice cream, going through the stress and all that because you were done. So a rebound relationship can work, you know, in that type of situation. However, I don't know. I just don't know if I want to be in that. At this point, I just don't know. Like I said, I lost like 12,000 eggs coming up the stairs. So each time I walk and take a breath, listen, see, I just done lost 12 eggs right there. So now, who typically enters rebound relationships quicker? Men or women? Who just cannot, as Usher said, let it burn? Who just gotta have somebody?
I don't know.
Facebook, who gotta have somebody quicker? Is it the men or the women? So while y'all checking and letting me know, according to an online source, this may surprise you all, men more than women are more likely to form rebound relationships following a breakup. Cause y'all just can't take it. See, y'all can dish that bull junkie out, but you all can't take it.
Brandon gonna say women clearly.
Check your sources, check your facts, Brandon, because my online source, I just told you, my online source be right, Brandon. It's the men.
Nicole Watson said that's what happened to my 8.5-year relationship. We just lost our connection.
Oh. No.
And then Nicole says women also. I don't know. Me, I'm different. You know me. I'll get over you real quick. I'll be like, you know what? It'll hurt, but I'm gonna figure a way to get over you, and I'll be all right. I'll think about you.
I'm not that person
later on, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna just, and then be like, you be like, wait a minute, you see somebody already? Yep.
I'm not that person. You are. I need time. I need just coffee. I need rest. I just need solitude. I just need, it's just a whole bunch of things that I need, but it's not to be in contact with that person. So I'm just like, I don't need nobody else breathing down my neck or my back because I'm still mad about my breakup. So I don't want to be involved or talk to nobody else. That's just me. I know that you got to let me get out my bitter moment.
I'd be like, let me go on my little dating sites.
No, I don't. Because I be scorned. I be like, you know what? Unless it's my ideal to break up. But then even if it is, I'm still,
only thing
I don't want to be bothered.
I'm more upset about is like if we've taken pictures together and I've taken some really nice pictures, I'm like, golly, because I look really good. And then if we're too hugged up in the picture, I can figure out how to cut you out of the picture and stuff because I don't want to cut my arm off where I had a nice outfit in that picture. And, I'm like, golly. So that's about it.
Once I'm done, though, I'm really not good at hanging on with pictures and souvenirs. It's like, what do we need souvenirs for? I'm like, I don't want to, remember, go back down memory lane, so to speak. I don't want to go back down that route. So I'm like, I'm not the one that will go and look, oh, we took these pictures. I remember when we were here. No, I don't even want to do that. Cause what good does that do?
I'll delete the pictures that I have in my phone if I've taken but if I've gotten pictures developed and I look cute in those pictures. My golly, I'll keep those pictures because I look cute in them. I don't want to mess up the picture. But if it's in my phone, I'll be like, and especially if they was a ass, I'll be like, let me delete. I'll delete it all.
Yeah, no, I don't want, I'm just not good at hanging on to old stuff. I just don't, I just, me personally, I don't see a reason to hold on to old things that may, gifts or sentimental I just don't
hold on to her gift. She let that little tiara go.
Yeah. Right. I just don't. Right. I'm just like, when I saw it, I'm like, I gave the veil away. So my neighbor, she's making her kids dresses or clothes or something.
I didn't get. I was like, I had my little outfit ready for the wedding and everything. So we gonna wedding back. The car, yeah, she didn't cancel that. Huh? But the wedding is like Saturday or something. Yeah, this Thursday. It's like, okay, well, I guess I ain't going. We ain't gonna be cute this weekend. Okay, I gotta call her up.
You all is talking about when I was, for those that don't know, some years ago, I was engaged to be married and things just didn't work out. So we did not, we didn't make it to the altar, cause I called it off or whatever. It was a few days beforehand. So, a lot of people were shocked and everything. Would I recommend a person waiting to 3 days before a wedding to call it off? No, I would not recommend that.
Better that than a lifetime.
However, I would say that if at that point you are having doubts and you know that you don't want to be married, it's cheaper to doggone it call that wedding off versus going through the process of getting married and then just to have to go through a divorce. Exactly. Now, I would say that if it's just saying, listen here, turn around, rewind this movie and go yonder, because it will save you a whole lifetime of just regret and pain and all kinds of things like that. So it's just like, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you done spent too much. It's cold feet. No, my feet were not cold. It was actually in the summertime, so my feet were not cold.
Yeah, it was quite warm.
I was warm. Right. I had a nice little chill. It was nice and comfortable. So it was none of that. But that was me. That was what was best for me, and that was the decision that I made. But again, like I say, I would not recommend waiting that long because that was a lot of money. I didn't get that money, I didn't get that money back.
Did you get in a rebound relationship after that?
No, I didn't.
Did he get in one?
I don't know. We didn't keep in contact with each other, and that's like the cool thing about not having kids with somebody. You don't have when you break up, it's like you can do a clean break because what are we holding on to? We don't have anything. So what are we talking about?
So why can't y'all just go back? So after you decided that you weren't going to do the wedding, y'all didn't decide, okay, this is not time right now. Y'all just call it a day, huh?
No, it was just a day because I wasn't in it. I was never emotionally invested in it in the beginning. I was, again, listening to people. They're like, oh, when you gonna get married? When you gonna have some more kids? I'm happy single. I was happy single. But listening to all of this stuff, which is what made me say, okay, well, you know what? I guess I can. That's not the reason that you get married to nobody. Well, I guess I can. I guess it's time for me to get. If you thinking like that, don't get married. Now I'm ready to get married. I want to get married. I ain't having no more kids, but I want to get married. So now I don't have all the outside interference. Yeah. I don't have. But back then, it was some outside interference. And, people mean well, but it's just like, no, they can, you can get to listening. And listen, you guys, I watch too many soap operas, read too many romance novels. I stay in La La Land. I got a good control over it now. Like I say, sometimes you just got to talk to somebody professionally, and just help them so they can help you to, sort out some things. So now I'm okay. I don't, jump first and just be like, yeah, come on, we finna go down here and get married. I don't do that anymore. Now I can just, make grown decisions.
I got a question.
What? Oh God, I'm scared. Hey Donna, Marcus. Hey Marcus, what's the? Because I'm scared.
So when you get married, this time you go to the altar, get married, and everything like that, and y'all honeymoon night, you gonna squirt?
I hope so. Please, I hope so. I hope squirt, fireworks, firecrackers, but what I don't want to happen though, that scene off of what was that? Twilight, one of those Twilights, girl, they turned around, they had them broke the whole bed. Like I'm like, well,
that wouldn't be a bad thing.
No, that'd be too much,
I'm thinking again.
See, that's because your mind ain't right. Now, you all, let me give you all some pro. Now, there could be some good things to being in a rebound relationship. So here are a few. First, it's fun. They say that the best way to get over somebody,
get under, baby,
is to get under somebody else. I don't know if I agree with that.
Yes,
but that's just what they say. Okay, that's just what they say. I don't know if I agree with that one right now. But that's what they said. That's what they said. That's one that they don't say it.
Yes.
The next one is it makes the transition easier.
It does.
So yeah, I can see that. You have someone new to kind of help you take your mind off your ex, even if it's only for a moment and you don't have to deal with that breakup alone. That can be comforting. That can be comforting, to have just somebody to talk to. But again, don't be trying to push up on me and I'm trying to,
If they didn't, they weren't pushing up on you. They was just literally just trying to be a friend to you.
No, because be a friend, but don't come with all this. Because see, now I'm going to get mad. I'm going to get angry because I get bitter. So I get angry. So I don't touch me. I just, I need my space until I can get it together mentally. So although it's nice to have somebody there to talk through the problems, don't think that I'm in because I'm not in a vulnerable place. Mm-hmm. I'm in the other V word. I'm in a violent place. So
violent sex is a good thing too.
No, but this ain't gonna be nothing.
Because like, say if you on a rebound and now you ticked off of this dude and you just like, you know what? I just want to just get one, just give me some sex, and you have sex with him, you choke him out, and you have sex with him while you choking him out, and then you bust one. Now you feel so much better because you done choked the life out of him. You done bust one. No one knows that this is your rebound. You can go away. You got away with murder.
But see, I'm angry, like jail angry. So I don't, I'm not thinking about sex. So like nothing is it's not sex related. Like I'm
bust
just
the windows out of his car.
Yeah, that type of stuff. So that's the type of anger. But again, like
make sure you have the right car. I busted the window out of the road. I was like that double chick off of barbershop. She out there bashing the window. I got that big old boulder. How is a boulder on the south side of Chicago? But I found a boulder and threw that bad boy in the windshield and took off running. Wrong
suspect, Cletus. Wrong suspect. Wait, Brandon is asking, you angry at his attraction? Absolutely, because it's too soon. Especially if I've talked to you and you know what's going on, and now you're trying to push up on me, trying to have your cold little thing on my leg. Listen, no.
Seaweed in the sea.
Oh.
You know what? That's by STD right there in the mouth.
Oh, it probably is. Just got stuck all up in.
Put a cold little winky on you and say, "Come on, Jay, let me touch on it.
Oh,
let me show you what I'm working with."
Oh, see, that'll make me mad right there. That just make me mad right there.
Touch
now, here are some cons, guys, to being in a rebound relationship. The attraction is temporary. He or she was hot for the moment, but now you over it. You like. Okay, next. Now reality sets in because see, here's the thing. You can't escape it. at some point you're going to have to deal with that breakup, whether it's 6 months from now, 6 months from the breakup point, a year, 2 years, you're going to have to deal with it. And plus you're taking all that baggage and those bad vibes, those negative, you taking all that crap into the new relationship.
That's why you got to get underneath of someone.
But still, you take it. So you having negative vibes. Say, oh, yeah, all these negative vibes. Y'all can't even enjoy it because you so full of negativity. Or they going to just get the negativity out of you.
They going to get it all out of you. They're just going to get it all out of you. Yes, just it going to go down on you. Suck it all up out of you. I tell you,
no, it's still gonna be there. It's still gonna be there. And then the next one is you're not completely over your ex. You're still hurting for them, and you just need time to heal. You just need listen. If you just broke up with somebody on Friday and y'all been together for 5 years, and now you saying Saturday we going out to the club on fun. Hey, sit your behind down. Sit your behind down. Right, because see, you still gonna be in pain. And this is what you have to go through. Like I like to refer to it as before entering into something new, it's always a good idea to have a relationship timeout or go on a relationship detox. You have to rid yourself of all the negative bull junk that you just been through.
Look, you done had this terrible sex man for 5 years. He was irritating and working your last nerve. You had to take a little blue pill anyway to get it on up and everything. You had to fake the funk and stuff. So now I'm going to get you some good sex. It's okay. And he probably had a small winky anyway. It's been a minute since I said small winkies, Miss Winfrey. It's been about a month now. I'm back on my small winky thing. So now you can go and get you some King Kong done. King Kong ding-along. Yes.
But what if now, so...
Get your back blown out.
But what if they don't really blow your back out? What if it's just all psychological? Like you're just so into it about this person that you're just like, oh, you're just so hurt and bent up out of shape. And you think that the sex is good, but at the time, you're just so emotionally wound up over the ex that, it's good because you psychologically, you're trying to stick it to that ex. But now 3 months down the line, as you start to get a little bit better, now you mad at this one because the sex ain't good. Well, it wasn't good in the beginning. Well, you thought it was good.
Well, they weren't supposed to be that. They was just something to do. They was just a little piece of insurance, a little piece of ads, something to do. Now you can fling him to the side and go on about your business. Then you have detoxed yourself from your husband, your ex-husband. Now you have detoxed yourself from your fling. You're like, oh, I feel better. It's like getting high.
You done added some extra bull junkie to your life. You done added some extra bull junk.
I'm moving to Paris. That's what you're talking. Moving to Paris. Moving out the country. Can't be with you. Seriously, I told you I'd move out the country. That's what you just should do. Once you break up with that husband, you tell that new thing, I'm moving out the country in a few months, whatever, so you can have your storyline prepared. So when he says that he loves you, you already be like, I told you I was leaving out the country and I got to go for work.
And then they see you checking in at the Holy Moly that's down on State Street in Chicago.
That's my twin.
And they like, I thought you said you was moving. Because people put everything on social media. So it's like everybody able to track what you're doing, who you with, and all this other
stuff.
That's
my twin sister.
Yeah.
I told you I had a twin. And then change the names. I changed my name. Change the name.
So you all listen, with these rebound relationships, move and proceed accordingly. Proceed accordingly. Just guard your heart. I'll just, give it some time and just, make a little playlist with all the little male bashing songs, or make a list, a playlist of the female bashing songs, and, just empower yourself to get over whatever you got to do to get over. But I'm not going to recommend running into the arms of somebody else, because you ain't going to do nothing. Instead of one heartache, you're going to have two heartaches.
Lisa Stanfield. I'm going to find my baby.
Yeah,
I don't know where. I don't know why. Why he's going
Don't look for them because they're not looking for you. So you guys, again, just guard your hearts, move, proceed accordingly,
Go to the gun range.
Yeah.
Then mess with the instructor.
But no, because they got a license to shoot, and they aim probably better than yours is.
Let him get away. Let him get murder charges, not you.
And then they turn around, and then you do the horizontal mumbo. Now they won't leave you alone. Now they know how to shoot real. That could be real. See, you got to look. I don't see too many. You got to look at the whole picture.
Okay.
And that whole thing don't look good. It's just like that 5-10 minutes. Now that may be some, but then you like, okay, they thinking that y'all in a relationship. You was like, thank you. He like, thank you.
Well, do one better. If you break up with him and he got a good looking father, date his father.
Now, not only are you marked for death, you done marked his puppy for death.
And fellas, they mama.
Listen, the whole family done been marked.
Bring him to the family reunion.
Oh, Lord. The whole family is going to be out of there. But you guys, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Please go to our page and like our page at the Jaye Spot. Follow us on Twitter at Jaye Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the Jaye Spot Radio. And Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace out.
Thank you for hitting the Jaye Spot on IntellectualRadio.com.